Blog Talk Radio.
Yo, Mac, I don't even understand how they didn't understand you in that Mary joint.
Yeah, I
Kick
know,
that
man.
old robotic, futuristic George Jetson
Yeah,
crazy joint.
Just like Uniblab, robotic kicking flab, or flavor bit of batter, chitter chatter, matter than the Mad Hatter. I bet you buy shit, come by fatter. I got the data to turn your body into antimatter. It's just like a piece of sizzling. You'll fit inside my stomach with the eggs and grits between. The king is what I mean. My man, get a cup and put some change inside your hand. Now hold up, let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree that MCs need a tissue. The folks my only issue. I bet your mama miss you, and I bet the Mac take off like an MX missile. No more you whining on the charts climbing as I make the funk kicking out more harder than a diamond. And if you didn't know who's rhyming, I guess I'm gonna say Craig Mack with perfect timing. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking mad flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother free, man's disputed in deep-rooted funk smoke that leaves your brains booted. What's bad MC? With stamina like Bruce Jenner, the winner takes with MCs for dinner. You're crazy like that glue. That think that you can outdo my 1-2 that's sick like the flu. Shake 'em down, boy. I flip, boy, all the time. Cause, boy, the rhyme to kick an 8 worth a dime. Seems like there's no competition in this rap world expedition. You come around and knock you out position. Knock 'em out. No blade could ever dig a grave. Both the Mac, the power pack, and black make it see men crap. And here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Max, a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Ha, Max dope with more hope than the Pope, but for MCs more knots than rope. I'd like to break it down, breaking, forsaken laws, the MC shaking with this track that my man's making. MCs will run like a bomb threat, I bet, or better yet, make you sweat, getting hotter than the sun gets. Craig Mack is the flame that romps from here to Tibet. I break all rules with my actions, that the Maxins, the MCs stop relaxing. This brand new sheriff that's in town, getting down, leaving bodies buried in the ground. I set up rhymes for a decoy down for bad boy, watch the MC side destroy. And here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. It's time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking brand new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Ha!
And to those that might know of me, they might know of you. And maybe your gang, but one thing's for sure, neither one of y'all can hang. Cause yo, I'm like an arrow, and God is the crossbow. Say something now. Torso. You seem to be the type that only understand the annihilation and destruction of the next man. That's not poetry, that is insanity. It's simply fantasy, far from reality. Poetry is the language of imagination. Poetry is a form of positive creation. Difficult, isn't it? The point? You're missing it. Your face is in front of my hand, so I'm kissing it. Innovating, separating, the beat may drop, but not like all the others. They just cover while I just smother every single stupid mother. Wait, brother. KRS-One will have to show another MC or self-proclaimed king or queen or gang or crew or solo or team that I mean business. So tell me, what is this? See, I come from the Bronx, so just kiss it. Boogie Down Productions is someone's an experiment. The antidote for sucker MCs and they're fearing it. It's self-explanatory, no one's writing for me. The poetry I'm rattling is really not for battling. But if you want, I will simply change the program. So when I'm done, you will simply say, damn. So this conversation is somewhat hypothetical. Boogie Down Productions attempts to prove something. I say hypothetical because it's only theory, my theory. So take a minute now to hear me. So what's your problem? It seems you want to be KRS-2. From my point of view, backtrack, stop the attack. Cause KRS-One means simply one KRS. That's it, that's all solo, single, no more, no less. I built up my credential financially and mental. Anytime I rhyme, I request the instrumental. I speak clearly, and that's merely, or should I say a mere, help to my career. I'm really not into fashion or craze. It's the one who pays and how soon I get a raise. You're probably in a daze, acting out of sympathy. Wrote a couple of rhymes and things that you could get with me. But what a pity, I'm rocking New York City. And everywhere else you put the jams on the shelf. You as a amateur, it's outspoken. I'm looking at your face, you seem to be hoping that I might stutter, stop, or just mess up. But everything's live, that's why I don't dress up. Blast rap at KRS, a synonym for fresh. I'm the teacher of the class, I do not pass no test. Got DJ Scott Rock by my side, not in back of me, cause we make up the Boogie Down Production crew. Faculty, get it right. Let's train yourself not to bite, cause when you bite, you have bitten. When I hear it, that's it. I do not contemplate a battle, cause it really ain't worth it. I'd rather point a pistol at your head and try to burst it. I'm teaching poetry. I'm teaching poetry. We're teaching poetry. That's it. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Bye-bye. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Hey, hey. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Bye-bye. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. You see me coming in the dance with the flipper sensei. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Shan or the one Marley. Because Shan and Marley Marlin, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the mic, man, them don't know what to say. Saying hip-hop started out in Queensbridge. Saying lines like that, man, you know them countless. So tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it. try to save you. But instead of helping you out, he wants the same thing I gave you. I finally figured it out, a magic mouth is used for sucking. Roxanne Shantae is only good for steady fucking. MC Shan and Marley Marl is really only bluffing. Like Dougie Fresh said, I tell you now you ain't nothing. Compared to Red Alert on Kiss and Boogie Down Production. The E's and the one, I miss the E's and the one. The KRS-One, you know them counting us a ton. Been moving over there and then been moving over here. This name of this routine is called Life Union Square. Ooh, what's the matter with the MC Marley Marl? Don't you know that he's out of touch? What's the matter with the DJ MC Shan on the wheels of steel Marlin suck? You better change what comes out your speaker. You're better off talking about your whack boomer sneaker. The Bronx created hip-hop queens will only get dropped and still telling lies to me. Everybody talking about the Juice Crew funny, but you're still telling lies to me.
I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones of ice cream, music orientated. So when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. Cause I grabbed the mic and try to say yes, y'all. They try to take it and say that I'm too small. Cool, cause I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug, then I jet back to the lab without a mic to grab. So then I add all the rhymes I had, one after the other one. Then I make another one to diss the opposite, then act that the brother's done. I get a craving like I fiend for nicotine, but I don't need a cigarette. Know what I mean? I'm raging, flipping up the stage, and don't it sound amazing? Cause every rhyme is made in thought of, custom sort of, an addiction, magnetized by the mixing, vocals, vocabulary, and verses just ducking. The mic is a Drano, volcanoes erupting, rhymes overflowing, gradually growing. Everything is written in the code so it can coincide. My thoughts to God. 48 tracks to slide, the invincible microphone fiend rock him. Spread the word, cause I'm N-E-F-F-E-C-T, a smooth operator operating correctly. But back to the problem, I got a habit, you can't solve it. Silly rabbit, the prescription is a hypertone. That's heroin, I fiend for a microphone like heroin. Soon as the bass kicks, I need a fix. Give me a stage and a mic and a mix, and I'll put you in a mood. Or is it a state of unawareness? Beware, it's the reanimator. A menace to a microphone, a lethal weapon or assassinator. If the people ain't stepping, you'll see a part of me that you never seen. When I'm fiending for a microphone, I'm the microphone fiend. After 12, I'm worse than a gremlin. Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling. The thrill of suspense is intense, you're horrified. But this ain't the cinemas or tales from the dark side. By any means necessary, this is what has to be done. Make way, cause here I come. My DJ cuts material. Grand Imperial. It's a must that I bust any mic you hand to me. It's inherited, it runs in the family. I wrote the rhyme that broke the bull's back. If that don't slow him up, I carry a full pack. Now I don't wanna have to let off. You should've kept off, you didn't keep the stage warm. Step off, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a pastime hobby about to be taken to the maximum. I can't relax, see I'm hype as a hypochondriac, cause the rap be one hell of an antidote. Something you can't smoke more than dope. You try to move away but you can't, you broke more than cracked up. You should have backed up. For those that act up need to be more than smacked up. Any entertainer, I got a torture chamber one-on-one, and I'm the remainder. So close your eyes and hold your breath, and I'ma hit you with the blow of death. Before you go, you remember your scene. The fiend of a microphone, I'm the microphone fiend. 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 The microphone fiend.
Turn my headphones up. Nothing gonna stop me now. Nothing, baby. I'm here now. We here. It's your world. Yeah. Yo, all I need is one mic, one beat, one stage, one person front, my face on the front page. Only if I had one love, one girl and one crib, one God to show me how to do things his son did. Pure, like a cup of virgin blood, mixed with 151. One sip will probably make me flip. See my name in the hieroglyphs, like Osiris and Isis. Parables written inside papyruses, acknowledge it. We've been all tricked, time to come out of it. Seeds watch us grow up and try to follow us. Police watch us roll up and try knocking us. One knee I duck, could it be my time is up? With my luck I got up, the cop again. Bust out glass bursts, a fiend drops his Heineken. Ricocheting between the spots that I'm hiding in. Blacking out as I duck back, forget getting hit. This is my hood, I'm a rap to the death of it. To everybody come on, little brothers is grown. Hood rats, don't abortion your wound. We need more warriors soon. Sent from the stars, sun and the moon. And it's like a police chase, the street and coppers. Stick up kids with no conscience, leaving victims with doctors. If you really think you're ready to fly with my power, this is what now is about, brothers. The time is now. All I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. That's all I need. All I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. All I need is one cup, one page, and one pen, one prayer. Tell God, forgive me for one sin. Matter of fact, maybe more than one. Look back at all the hatred against me. Touch all of them. Jesus died at age 33. That's 33. Some twins and 16 apiece, that's 32, which means one of my duns was holding 17. 27 hit your crew, 6 went into you. Everybody gotta die sometime. Hope your funeral never get caught up. Pain to go through the innocent, nothing is fair. Brothers roll up from wheelchairs, my heart is racing, tasting revenge in the air. I let this all slide for too many years, too many times now. I'm strapped with a couple of too many. If y'all people really with me, get busy, load up the do more than just hold it, explode it until you empty. There's nothing in our way. They rush, we rush. Flying, feel it, I feel it in my gut that we take these dudes to war. Lie them down, cause we stronger now. My people, the time is now. All I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. There's nothing else in the world. All I need is one mic. That's all a nigga need to do his thing, you know. All I need is one mic. All All I need is one life, one try, one breath, I'm one man. What I stand for speaks for itself. They don't understand and want to see me on top. Too egotistical, talking all that slick stuff, but my name is biblical. Wonder what my secret is. Enemies move on you only if they know what your weaknesses. I have none. Too late, I'm mad, young, I'm laughing. Cause I'm a cool brother. Thought I wouldn't have that as done. Food you brothers, what you call an infinite brawl, eternal souls clashing. War gets deep, some beef is everlasting, complete with thick scars. Brothers each other up in prison yards. Drama, where does it start? You know the block was ill as a youngster. Every night it was like a get killed, body found in the dumpster. For real, a hustler, purchased my range. People throwing dirt on my name. Jealous cause fiends got they work and complain. Women left me cause they thought I was finished. Shoulda knew she wasn't true. She came to me when a man caught us in assignments of blinded. I never make the same mistakes. Moving with a change of pace, lighter load. So now the king is straight. Swelling my melon cause none of these brothers real heard they were telling police how can a kingpin squeal. This is crazy. I'm on the right track. I'm finally found. You need some soul searching. The time is now. All I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. That's all I ever needed in this world. Cash. All I need is one mic. Cars, the jewelry. All I need is one mic. Spread my voice to the whole world.
Beep, beep, beep. This is your poetic alarm clock. So stop hitting the damn snooze button. It's time to wake the fuck up. See, the reality is the slickness of the wicked casting spells through lyrics, but we don't seem to hear it because we're too busy congratulating the true hater. And them Pied Pipers dressed as our favorite speakers are collecting souls later. Yes. We snap our fingers through their mess, and then we tell our favorite fakers that they're the best, and that we hope that they remain so blessed as they are subtly tickling our itching ears and dragging us back to mountains that we already crossed, kissing, licking, stroking, and making love to our fears, and at the same time spitting lullabies to sleeping eyes that try to fight, spitting lyrics that amazes our minds. Show you right. We're just mystified. We need to wake up from the hissings of forked tongues that entice from snake pits, luring our poets and poetry into cesspools of bullshit, parasitic creatures, looking to become the next big feature, only wanting to suck the gifting out of us as we scramble to finish first place in a competition between us, as we scramble to finish first place in a competition between us? Don't you see the trickery? Damn. Then what is the true form of poetry? Is it putting together a bunch of lyrics just to get oohs and ahs from our floetry? Too many of us have stardust in our eyes, seeking accolades from listeners just to get high. Junkies, a bunch of yes-meaning, brown-nosing flunkies, seeking a handout for a ticket on the front row. But what you don't know is 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, and you're about to blow up, but not on the torch stove. And don't you lose your momentum with no fire to spit. You're on the back row, because coming up on the mic is our next new thing. And our distinguished poets are falling off their post and they don't even know it. We're losing our touch on the real shit, and our judgments are starting to show it. Too busy amped up about mics and poets who wreck it. So when the real venom comes, we can't even see to check it. We bop our heads while falling fast asleep, while our true hater comes up on our souls, creeping. So why isn't poetry moving souls to be free? Why isn't poetry promoting unity? Why do we use her to say, look at me? But what about poetry? She used to be beautiful. Isn't she still beautiful? We need to wake up. There is so much more I could say, but I choose not to. See, I hope that these words really fucking bother you, because when I sat down to write it, it was fucking with me too. So in the name of poetry, what we gonna do? In peace.
She stands about 5'4" with a spirit that's mature, and she looks for more than the girl next door. See, she's a woman who knows what she stands for, and something about her makes you believe you've seen her before. See, she's far from wealthy, but not even close to poor. She soars high above horizons, visible to the human eye, while the sky's enhancing her physical, and she's dancing to a tune her only allowed by those who will open their hearts. See, a smart man will make her his queen and understand the true meaning. Beside every good man, there's a good woman. She's running with such agility against the winds of the universe, with the thirst of a man trapped in a desert with no sign of a mirage. She massages your intellect with her everyday living from every aspect, and respect is what you feel for her. Her deepest, most feel compelled to reveal to her, because she is real. She is that last raindrop on your window, still trying to seep in, yet her biggest sin is that she remains friends with those who dig deep beneath her skin. See, her pen is the only tool in which she holds total trust to deliver her truth, since from her youth she's stored recordings of her life story, transforming her soul into who stands before we. And the more we explore our curiosity to see who she can be, the more she begins to look like me, Kimbrella Renee. Welcome to Late Night Fire. I am Kimbrella Renee, along with our main host, Miss Melissa Yelverton. What's going on, sis?
Hey, that was fire, sis.
Same. You blazed it. Sis, we got the lines locked and loaded. When I tell you we got a lot of love, shout out to all the listeners. We got Melissa Yelverton's brother Will listening. We got Spoken Word Queen listening. You know, we got author Tanya Harris listening. Make sure y'all look at the link in the event page for the chat room. We got the chat room open so y'all can listen live. Sis, how you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm so glad my little bro is listening on the line. Love you.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm excited. We've got a few new callers that should be stopping through and dropping some fire also. So I'm ready. I'm ready.
Absolutely, I'm ready to go. And I just want to take a moment to say this platform is open to all genres. Anything you want to do it your way here. All we ask is to keep the vulgarity to a minimum. We have a lot of different listeners, so we want to respect everybody's ears, everybody's mind, heart, soul, and spirit. So we ask that you respect the mic and just respect that particular request from us. But other than that, it's go time. So you ready to open these floodgates, sis?
Yes, indeed. Let's do this.
All right. We're going to go ahead and open up the mic to our first caller, Mr. William Washington. Let me go ahead and bring him to the mic.
I was born by no river. I wasn't born by no river, and I wasn't born in a little tent. I was born in Spanish Harlem. Mama moved us to Brooklyn and back to Spanish Harlem by the time I reached the age of 10. I suffered seizures, earthquakes of an interior kind, while the playing of the bongos and congas were rearranging my mind. In Spanish Harlem, Mama kept us fed all by herself. She drank to drunk. Yes, I'm the oldest of twins, but because of them seizures, I had to sleep in the bottom bunk bed with the bongos and congas beating in my head. Welcome to Spanish Harlem, the sign read. I went to school, PS 121, IS 29, Manhattan Vocational and Technical High School. I had sex with that girl, Maria. I'll never stop saying. But it was my neighbor, an older woman, whose sweet nectar I tasted first. In Spanish Harlem, I became emancipated, a free black man. While so many family and friends were becoming slaves, they smoked their freedom away. I fell in love, then fell out of love. I got married, then got divorced twice. I fucked up twice in Spanish Harlem when there were no more paper food stamps, no more subway tokens. Yes, our criminal justice system remains broken. Our colleges are filled with inmates. Our colleges are filled with inmates. 20 years to life is how long it would take you to pay off that student loan. I swore if I ever made it out the hood, I would never come back home. But the beating of the congos and bongos and congas would not leave me alone. So I returned to Spanish Harlem where I was raised and cultivated. In Spanish Harlem where I dated, loved, and was hated. In Spanish Harlem where I lost my virginity and my hairline. In Spanish Harlem where we ate arroz con pollo, 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 arroz con pollo. While the bongos and congas played. It's been a long a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. In Spanish, Harlem, in poem.
Ooh. That's how
How you doing?
The show.
All right. Yes.
Hey, King, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm a little hyped because, it's time for bed, so I wanted to get that out of me. You know what I'm saying? But I thank you so much. And I love this format. I mean, y'all dropped the mic twice before the show even started. I mean, that ain't fair. So I got to come with energy. I said, after y'all two, I said, I can't come with no old slow Negro poem. I got to come with something. So, I thank you for the motivation. Thank you for the motivation.
No problem, William. We appreciate you, and that piece, that's my favorite. So,
thank
we
you,
appreciate you.
Now, I never say that poem the same way. I got to learn it so I can really say it the same way all the time. But I get emotional. I start changing stuff up. I don't know what happened. I go from Spanish to Brooklyn, whatever. I thank you so much. They be like, how many places did you live? I'll be like, all over the place. Thank you so much. Y'all take care now.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
That was William Washington. He couldn't even wait for the mic to open. He just went in. That's how you start the show. We got him hyped, sis. Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and keep this thing rolling. We got another phenomenal poet I'm going to bring to the night. We got Aqua Vicky, a.k.a. Mama Ola Daisy. Let me go ahead and open her mic.
Hi, this is Mama Ola Daisy. Oh, man, y'all killing it. I am enjoying myself. And thank you for saying my whole name, Ola Daisy. That means so much to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. She tried to type in the event page she was going to bring a B game. She is not even capable of a B game.
It was just
fun. Exactly.
I was just funning. Okay, this is a story called The Beguiling, and I will put after I read it, as I don't think I have time to do it now, I will put the picture in the chat room where you can click on it and see the picture, because it was a picture prompt. And it's called The Beguiling, and it's a story poem, and it goes like this. The three of us shared many things in life, as best friends often do. Then slithered in a serpent who wanted us all three. I was the first to be seduced. Never mentioned him to my other two friends. He was my best kept secret. Though little did I know that when he left me with steamy dreams, he had slipped also into their chambers of love, leaving me filled with a wanting and a longing for more of his touch. Now, most men would be attracted to us all. We, being best friends for so long, we had become each other. But never in a million years could we, or would we, out of loyalty, knowingly share a lover, unless we had decided to. But what next did we discover? Unbeknownst to us all, we had been beguiled by this charming creature who had visited us with his spell. This time, we did not kiss and tell. And this slid in and intoxicated us and left our eyes shining with a lust-filled gleam. The day came when we could no longer contain the excitement of our secret boudoir. As each of us began to describe the same man to each other, at first we were stunned, then we started to compare details with one another. And as the story unfolded, we began to laugh and vowed from then on we would always reveal our newest conquest. Since we all had a part of him, and we three be best friends, we had never bargained for this contest, but we have vowed to keep secrets no more. The plot to share him was in flight, to overtake him that night, and as he came through the door, we all took a bite, and him we devoured until there was nothing left except this story to tell, the ballad of the white snake had now become but a delicious metaphor in our luscious mouths. In poem.
Wow. Whoa, I wasn't, Mama Ola Daisy, I was not ready for that. First of all, I mean, you did say a short story, and just the way you set the plot up, I love some of the metaphors you use when you talk about slithering serpents and, how that man wanted the three of you and you were the first to do. And unfortunately, you all kept secrets from each other. And if I'm not mistaken, is it that it was the same man? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the same man.
Whoa, that is deep. Sis, what did you think about this piece, Melissa?
That was deep. I mean, oh my goodness. No, what D game? What in the world? I mean, and then you don't even brace nobody for. I know you it was the beguiling, but good grief.
Exactly.
I got to hear this again. I got to hear this again.
Well, I'll send it to the chat room so you can see the picture. Not the chat room, the event page, so you can see the picture and read it for yourself. And probably, because I'm really not a spoken word artist, I'm really just a poet and a griot. So you could probably get more out of it if you read it for yourself. So I'll send it there for you all to read and see.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you liked it though. Okay, I'm going to the chat room and I'm hanging up. And if it gets dull, I'll call back. But I think we got enough people to keep us motivated for the rest of the night.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
we
good.
certainly do.
Thank you
so much.
Also, Kimberly, your piece was it was just past the A game. That piece was just I can't even find words. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to you all later. I know you got a big lineup. Talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. You just heard from Aqua Vicky, a.k.a. Mama Ola Daisy. Man, sis, what do you think? She came through with it.
That's how you do it. They're setting the bar already. We've only had 2 speakers. The bar is set. I can't wait to hear who is next.
Absolutely. I want to take a quick minute to give a shout-out to people. We got some people in the chat room. We got One Positive Way giving out big love in the chat room. We got Rob Morrow in the chat room. We also have Sexy and Sophisticated in the chat room. Make sure y'all click on that link in the event page. There's a link that'll lead you right to the chat room. You can still listen to the show live. We appreciate all the listeners and your support. We're going to go ahead and open up the mic to the next poet. You ready, sis?
Yes, I am.
All right, we got Chris Thomas coming to the mic next. Let me go ahead and open up his mic.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry, good evening, ladies. How are you?
Hey.
Good evening.
I am so glad to hear from you. This man's pen, oh, my goodness.
Yes. And I know
you're making me blush.
Yeah, I know you coming through the night with something, Chris. I already know. I heard it in your voice. What you got for us this evening?
Well, I have a feature this Friday, and I'm going to test it. I already tested this piece out last week on Iris and Company, so I'm going to test it out tonight on you guys, and you tell me what you think about it. It's called The Gay Gospel. It's called The Gay Gospel.
The Gay Gospel?
Yes.
All right, the mic is yours.
Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone. Nothing. Continue walking the miles in your own shoes before you decide to heaven or hell me. Jesus juicing the Bible to fit your daily bashing diet and causing riots and using hypocrisy as your only line of defense. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I live my life out loud and others fear my difference. I've caused them to hate me, to cuss me, to trash me, to bash me, and judge me and deny me, all in the name of Jesus. Friends and family turn their back to my pain and sometimes see me as the cause. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Do not judge, or you too will be judged, for in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Matthew 7, verses 1 and 2. I'm only mentioned 6 times in the Bible compared to what you choose to ignore. I became your Leviticus faggot and bears your crosses because that was your way of doing the Lord's work while keeping your shit swept under the rug. Purge your soul of this lust of man and be clean of sin. But how can you say this to me when we join hands not to pray but to take up each other's flesh? Then professing our love to the good Reverend your father who was beating your mother and casted you out because you were the demon he was warned about before taking his own life. Blamed for the death of your salvation, this abomination lays before Christians who promise to rid me of this fault, this act of biblical treason. Take me as I am, persecuted for being a child of the damned and then told to be more Christ-like. Well, since the first 6 letters of my name spell Christ, I guess I'm on the right track. All I did was live, love, give, cherish, push, pull, survive, and struggled, and nothing was to their satisfaction. And no wonder for Satan himself would masquerade as angel of light. It is not surprising then if his servants also would masquerade as servants of righteousness. I've been broken by you since day one, and now there's nothing left to break. I've learned the difference between love and hate. It's the scales left behind in the church of a poisonous snake. But my soul, I refuse to send to hell over you. I still extend my arms to love and embrace. For if you forgive other people for when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. I rebuke your negative intentions and I claim victory over me. Misery loves company, but I stand alone. No longer will you make me feel dirty and unworthy of respect. Matthew 7:6 says, do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Happiness, I'm keeping it. Your hate is your demon. I was never the reason. Amen. In peace.
What? See what I'm saying, Chris? Okay, Chris. First of all,
yeah.
Baby, this piece right here, people gonna feel that all up in their chest. This right here tells a lot of people who's sitting around judging. You know what I mean? Making judgment on others like we all don't sin. We're all human. We're all full of sin. This piece right here lets it be known. You spoke about forgiving people who sin against you so your Father will give you. Then you went and spit the scripture Matthew 7:6. This is what I'm talking about. This is fine. I go on and on, but I'm going to just stop right there. I love this piece. It is the truth. Sis, what did you think about this piece?
Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Oh,
I know, man. I know.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, are you serious? You needed an opinion on this? Oh. Oh my goodness, please, yes, go and you have to do this when?
This Friday.
Oh my gosh. This is so deep on so many levels, and I'm still nibbling on it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like 10 times. How dare you?
Seriously, he went in.
This tramples How dare you, like 10 times over. Oh, my gosh. This is deep. I really, really, really appreciate you bringing this piece right here. This is deep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? If you can, on my page, share it in the event page if you can.
Yeah.
That piece was, fire.
Yes.
Fire.
Yes, if you could post that would be nice. That would be real nice. This is a deep piece. Woo, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for coming through. We're going to sit you back, and I hope you stay around and enjoy the show, all right?
I will. Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chris, Poetry's Child Thomas, blazing the mic like he always does, sis. These poets are coming through. They are coming through with some serious energy, and I am loving it. Man.
I want to give a shout-out to one of my friends, Johnny Frost, who's listening in. Just giving a shout-out to him right quick.
Shout out Johnny Frost. That's what's up. We appreciate your support. Sis, I'm going to go ahead and keep this night rolling because we got an extensive line. Everybody, we appreciate the patience. We're going to get y'all all in. We appreciate the love, everybody in the chat room, the event page. We're going to go ahead and open up the mic to the next poet, who is Kwame Costin. Let me go ahead and open up his mic.
Oh, my goodness.
Kwame, good evening.
Oh, my goodness. Don't say anything. I'm so excited. This is my musician. This is the pianist that I did the collaboration with on my track, I Wait For You. An extremely gifted and talented man. Extremely gifted. Okay. Hey, Kwame, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, sister. Thanks for the build-up.
That's what I'm talking about. We got to show support and love and, let everybody know who you are, Kwame. That is excellent. So I know you're going to come through with something amazing. I already know. I can feel that. What do you have for us this evening?
Okay, I'm gonna do a piece that I'm bringing out of retirement, and it's called Preacher's Kids. And it's kind of sort of dedicated to a little bit of everybody, but I'll let the poem pretty much speak for itself. So
all right, the mic is yours.
All right. There was just something in your sermon that never rang true, like telling us that Jesus' hair was blonde and that his eyes were blue. His picture would stare down at us from the rafters of the church like Tarzan looking down on Africans from his treetop perch. I couldn't stop asking myself, was he really crucified to save my soul? Was this simply spiritual mind control? You'd always stop and preach on how he died to set us free before you'd retreat backstage to count your receipts under 501c3. Once upon a time, we used to have to listen when Master yelled, "Slave, obey you must." While that collection plate would overflow with currency that read, "In God we trust." That collection plate would get passed around the church more times than a frisbee because you wanted more money, more money, more money. By the end of the service, my pockets would be left with no money, no money, no money. Meanwhile, you'd enjoy the privilege of tax-exempt status, while the rest of us would quake in fear from an IRS audit coming at us. Your family would enjoy 7-day weeks like it was a 12 days of Christmas, a BMW for your wife, private school for your kids, and an apartment for your pregnant mistress. I'll never forget that morning service when you humiliated a young girl for being a backslider and a hoochie, yet one whiff of your breath told me that it was your mouth that had just been in the coochie. Bad enough you had made a career out of cheating on your wife, who was angry enough to exact revenge on your very life. Her only alternative to suicidal fantasy, usually ending in death, was to drink enough communion wine to cover the smell of your sex on her breath. Her soul, her precious soul, always choking back the impulse to weep as she would realize that not every closed eye is asleep. Meanwhile, the church would blindly stand behind you, screaming with excitement as not guilty verdicts were being returned on every one of your criminal indictments. Charges of fraud, bribery, obstruction of justice was enough to make Bill Clinton blush with shock, scream, and what's this? The end of the day, one had to realize that you didn't need more than an ounce of brains to realize that real slaves don't need shackles and chains. You got your reward by building your mega church on the outskirts of town. But Grandma used to always tell me, what goes around comes around. As soon as her wise words were done being said, your mistress discovered your body with a bullet hole through your head. Your troubled son took the rap, as death row is now his place of residence, tried and convicted of your murder on the strength of circumstantial evidence. After all, he was a preacher's kid with a history of psychotic, violent behavior, caused no doubt by his own reflection showing him hair like lamb's wool, while he would contradict it by praying to a blue-eyed savior, force-fed fairy tale images of bleached-out faggots standing under halos with virgin mothers, wondering why the black church had nothing but fatherless children, lonely women, and down-low brothers. His brilliant yet fragile mind, ravaged by years of self-hatred and a twisted psychology, funded and financed by slaveholders of a plantation theology. You helped to infect his brain computer with a mental virus, knowing damn well that the original Jesus was the son of Osiris, Lord of the perfect black, don't crack, Mr. Preacher Man. Today I hear in the land of the free and the home of the runaway slave, never forgetting the night I cornered you with questions you couldn't calm or scan your way out of, mountains of evidence of your corruption I had no doubt of. I waited in vain for answers to every accusatory question as you would sit there squirming and coughing like you had indigestion. Your TV ministry had everyone mesmerized by your hypnotic brand of bullshit coming straight from the pulpit, dividing more niggas than a Willie Lynch slave kit, smelling like an unwashed armpit, watching your flock of sheep being led to slaughter in the New World Order by bootlicking, buck dancing, Pied Pipers, swimming to shore as your followers would drown in living water. And I stood there, flooding your office in a trail of tears, your arrogance no longer able to keep my emotions safely under a lid. I tearfully confessed to you that I, too, was once a preacher's kid. One split second later, we wrestled for your gun. No place to hide, no place to run. My finger beat yours to the trigger, putting an end to your days as a fool-laid house nigger. One preacher's kid is still doing time, while this preacher's kid walks free after convicting the perfect crime. And if I see you in heaven after my lungs have stopped breathing, I'll turn right around and tell God this is bullshit. I'm leaving. In peace.
Oh, my God.
Man, he went in about the lies, the contradiction.
Oh, my God.
Kwame, you said you brought this piece out of retirement?
Man. Oh, man.
Listen, I'm still sifting through some of the verses.
I am too.
He spoke on, so many things about, the contradiction and the lies that are out there. And, man, that piece was heavy, Kwame. And you brought it out of retirement. You shouldn't retire that piece again. People need to hear that.
Keep wings on this. Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to listen to the archives because bar after bar, line after line, golly.
Yeah, I've got a live version of that piece somewhere on SoundCloud.
Yes, I think I listened to that. Hey, drop all your links and your information and all that stuff on the event page.
All right.
Yes, and in the chat room too. Yeah, drop all that information. Oh my gosh, this was heavy. I appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh, I am blown away by this piece right here. I'm blown away.
Yeah. We thank you so much, Kwame, for coming through, showing support. I'm so glad you made it through this week. Like you said, drop your information in our event page so everybody can, know where to find you and check you out. But thanks so much for coming through and showing us support.
Okay, thank you for having me, sister. Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, you just heard from Kwame Costin, came through and ripped the mic, fed your soul with some knowledge, some serious information. They are not playing with this mic tonight. Woo.
No, not at all. That was some straight truth right there. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he handled that. He did. Kwame, shout out to you. You did that. Shout out to you. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and keep this going. We got our next poet coming to the mic. I mean, y'all, she says she ain't misbehaving, but I beg to differ. So we're going to bring to the mic none other than Lily.
We need to rewrite a disclaimer on her name.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Hello, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, everybody in chat. I don't have a computer, so hey, everybody in chat on the event page. Yay. And I had to bring my own mic because Mr. Kwame melted the other one. And I don't think it's fair that you brought me in after him.
Oh, come on now.
And look, I won't be like him when I grow up. I sent you a friend request, Mr. Kwame. I'm just saying. That was amazing.
Yes, it was. So what you got for us this evening, sis?
I've been in this 1 minute or less rhyme challenge with Jamie Bond, and I just been spitting 1 minute pieces. So this one is titled Undercover.
All right, the mic is yours.
I laughed just a little. When women want to belittle me because I don't have a man. Flap your gums all you want because you're not as tight, cunt. See, your dude is on the hunt for something tight. And as many times as he spit on his mic, swallowing up his kids, no matter how thick your ass is, his ass is better. Yeah, sure, you get wetter than winter storms, but be forewarned, you will be that woman scorned. True, we were born to be with man, but he has a completely different plan. He heads out late at night, sliding through back doors. Your male horror doesn't want your nappy dug out, but since he's not ready to come out, the closet is where he lives. He'll continue to give it to dude raw dogs, then crawl up in your bed while you give him head. Place your lips on a dick that was dipped in fecal matter. And you accuse me of talking shit? But that's none of my business. In peace.
Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. How you just going to cop? You know what, sis?
She ain't playing.
She ain't playing. Talking about now.
Have you been checking out her 1 minute videos?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
That's her comment. Damn.
Jamie Bond, Albert Carrasco, Alan Simmons, William Washington.
Yes, everybody. Everybody's dropping these hot 1 minute videos. Oh my gosh.
And you already know they something to shit. I ain't even trying to contend. I'm just trying to be the shadow and they, the dust and they. I'm just trying to be. That's all.
The dopest thing would be if we could get all of them to do a cipher of their 1 minute videos. Oh my gosh, that would be epic on the show.
Absolutely, yeah, that would be dope. That would be a nice cipher.
It could be arranged.
I'm sure anything's possible. I mean, hey.
I know that's right. I work it out, sis. Work it out. But back to your piece.
Yeah.
Back to your piece, though, sis. You brought that. I mean, see, that's one thing I like about your pen because you don't hold back. You're not afraid to really go in and get open and just tell it the way it is. That's one thing I really don't ever lose that about your pen. I love that about you, Lily.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, sis. Well, you know what? We thank you so much for coming through. We're going to go ahead and sit you back and have you listen to the rest of the show. I hope you can stick around and listen to everybody else blaze the mic.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Thank you for coming.
This child is bad. That child is bad.
Thank you for the platform. Love ya.
Love you, too.
She misbehaving. She bad.
That's why I gave out a disclaimer. You see? You see that, right? Man. So, we're going to bring out another disclaimer, right? This man is who we call Mr. Poetry Crazy.
Oh, snap.
You already know who that is. Mad Energy. He's another one been doing big things, hitting mics everywhere, posting videos. We're going to bring to the mic none other than Word Warrior. Let me go ahead and open up his mic. Word Warrior, what's going on?
Good evening. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You making me laugh.
Come on now, because you know you've been doing it. I mean, if anybody's been on Facebook, check this man out. He got videos. Man, he had one week where I think it was your family reunion you went to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can feel that passion. You can feel that passion, and he goes in when he's in that moment. Good grief, and then drops the mic at the end. Boy, all right, let me be quiet.
So Word Warrior, we already know you hype, you got energy. What you coming through to the mic with this evening?
Listen, you came to me so fast. Okay, I got it. Tonight, you feel me? Queen Melissa, she already know about this side, but you ain't ready, Queen Kimbrella. I'm switching up.
Hold up. Wait, let me put my seatbelt on. Hold up.
I'm choosing to do this piece because I'm feeling some kind of way tonight, and I'm not going to go there. So because I'm feeling some kind of way, I just want to show my versatility. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we feel that. So the mic is yours, Word Warrior.
This piece is called Come Play With Me. Enter my room. Enter my world. Lay down on my bed. Let me lick on your pearl. No, let me turn you over because I'm feeling real freaky tonight. I want to kiss and suck all on your behind so you can be right. Let me run my tongue up and down your back. Don't be afraid. I'm just freaky like that. I'm caressing your thighs and massaging your hips, and I'm making my way to your coochie lips. You grabbing my head. You're so surprised at my skills. You tripping real hard on the way I'm making you feel. I'm sucking and licking. My tongue is all inside of you. And all this on your mind is, I hope he never get through. Now you're moist, dripping, and extremely super wet. And now I'm ready to give you some loving that you will never forget. So I'll place my shaft up inside you, girl. Now I have entered you as I uplift your world. In and out, round and round, side to side, up and down. I'm turning sideways as I push and thrust. What you screaming for? You said you like it rough. Now it's my favorite, doggy style from the back, and I stop and pour out and run my tongue down your crack. Yeah, it's time. Another favorite, 6'9". Now as I throw your legs over my back, pumping and thrusting, I'm not holding back. Deeper and deeper, I fall into your womb. Don't look like I'm coming, baby. No time soon. So we stop for a second, and you start sucking on me. Your fellatio is on point, and then you stop and say, come play with me. In peace, word warrior. Drop the mic.
911, what's your emergency? I was not. I was not ready. Was not ready, word warrior. You were right. You caught me off guard with that one. You caught me off guard with that one.
My queen, Bella, she ain't ready. She ain't ready. Melissa was ready. I knew you were ready. I'm sorry. I'm feeling some kind of way tonight, y'all. And believe it or not, poetry is my therapy. So I had to go there. I had to go there because I'm in an extreme mode. So I had to go there. I'm sorry.
No apology. No apologies. We, like I said, we appreciate the versatility. You kept it to a minimum. It wasn't too over the top. But you are so right. I thought I had to dial 911 because I wasn't ready. I mean, I know you gave the disclaimer, but I still wasn't ready. You went in, though. You definitely dropped the mic on that.
Let me say this, Queen. It was hard for me. That was actually my first piece of erotica. I only have 3. And it was hard for me because I don't curse. So it was hard to write without the cursing, but God gave it to me and I did what I had to do. I'm a poet and I know it.
Absolutely. I know that's right. Creativity. Sis, what you think about this piece?
See, what had happened was, I'm still sitting over here. My mouth is still wide open because I heard him do a piece. But Lord, today, I have never heard him go in like this.
Yeah, he put some stank on that. He put some stank on that, okay?
He put some stank.
I ain't even mad at you, word warrior. Yo, every time he comes through, he brings a certain kind of energy to our show that only he can do. And we so appreciate you for that. I just want to give you a big shout out. We love what you're doing out there, word warrior. We love the videos. Keep posting them. Keep doing your thing. We so appreciate everything you bring to the mic and to poetry, period.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We're gonna go ahead and sit you back on the couch, and I want you to go ahead and enjoy the rest of the show. All right?
Okay then.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Word Warrior tearing the mic up, and I was not ready. Okay, Melissa, you didn't even warn me. Now we supposed to be hosting together. You didn't even warn us.
No, see, I wasn't ready for that one either. I've heard him do one erotic piece, but oh my God, I never, ever. I was just as surprised as you are. I'm still surprised.
I know, man. Well, let me just say this. We got about an hour of the show left before we go into overtime. So the number to call in if you want to share a piece or listen is 646-200-0568. Press 1. If you want to share something on mic, you want to listen, we appreciate the support either way. We're going to go ahead and keep this thing going because we got a lot of y'all. We appreciate everybody on the line that's been patient. We so appreciate you. We're going to open up the mic to one of our very own, Epiphany's very own family members. We got Miss Sidoni Mornay coming to the mic.
Hello, Sidoni. Hi.
Hey,
how are you, sugars?
Sidoni.
Hi. How you doing, Boucher?
I'm good. I'm kind of needing my boo thing right about now. So I'm just,
I'm just saying, So we know how this goes. I know y'all got a full house, so I'm not gonna be me. I'm not gonna be myself tonight. Because, I will talk and talk, all right? So I'm going to jump right into it. Okay?
All right.
I'm in orange moon, and I'm brighter than before, brighter than ever before. I'm in orange mood, and I shine so bright, 'cause I reflect the light of my sun. I praise the day he turned my way and smiled at me. He gets to smile and I get to be orange that I like to be. How good it is, how good it is, how good it is, how God is, how good it is, how good it is, how good it is, how God is good. To imagine a world without him is to imagine dying 1,000 times. A relentless death that offers no consolation. To imagine life without my love is to imagine never hearing the humming of a bird as it drinks the nectar from a budding flower. To go eternally deaf of the street sirens and night traffic on the city floor. No, I won't imagine. Because to even imagine would mean to embrace the world without him. So instead, I hold him close. I inhale his essence. I breathe him in and invite him to conquer my being. Imagining life without my source of oxygen is incomprehensible. So I hold him close. My love, my life, music. The first time I heard your voice, I felt like I was waking up from a bad dream, this kind of horrible nightmare that only you could pull me out of. When I got lost out there between now and then, you were the only one I recognized between you and them, the ones that lied, kept my tears prisoner. Instead, you made love to my happiness, offered up yourself, open, infinite, intimate, like true love. And you sang to me, and I thought I saw God. You took my hand and led me to him, said what I couldn't say, what I wouldn't say, spoke for me when hurt became a ball of pain in the back of my throat that rendered me speechless, heard what I couldn't hear, told me the truth when love lied, stood for me when I couldn't stand, when legs gave way and became like a child trying to carry the world weak. You carried me, spelled out my name across yourself, and allowed me to take board. You You kissed my smile, made me forget him, made me forget them, made me forget those times, the ones where I offered up myself, open, infinite, intimate, hoping for true love. Even when I couldn't see, I still see you. When feelings go numb, I still feel you. When I cut myself from the glare of the world, I still want to know what you think. When I turn myself away in darkness, I still need to feel your light. When I forget who I am, I still know who you are. I call you rhythm and blues, jazz. I call you gospel, soul. I call you addictive. I call you oxygen, nourishment, salvation. I call you life. My love, I call you music. How good it is, how good it is, how good it is, how God is, how good it is, how good it is, how good it is, how God is good. That was Sedani Monet, and that was music and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, that's it. That was beautiful. You already know you have an amazing voice. That piece was, oh my God. I'm gonna use, in the words of our big brother, aka CEO, For Real the Poet, drew me in with that piece. I'm gonna say that.
Yes.
Melissa, how do you feel about the piece?
Yes, indeed. I think I'm more in love with music now after hearing that piece again. Good grief, girl. I'm sitting there. She talking. I'm like, yes, he is. Oh, yes, Lord, yes, he is. Yes, music. Yes.
What the hell is an orange moon? What in the hell is an orange moon?
Oh my
goodness. Put the bus keys down. Put the bus keys down. Ladies, this is our CEO, For Real the Poet, we got on the line with us. What's going on, For Real?
AKA Macaroni and Neckbones, AKA the bus driver.
Everything is all good, sisters. I was just wondering, what in the hell was an orange moon?
It's a song by Erykah Badu, For Real.
Oh my. Okay.
You got to do your homework.
Yeah.
I got to do what?
You have to do your homework. You have to do your homework, For Real.
You said homework. I thought you was talking nasty, Cora.
No, that would not be me. That would not be me.
He called me look, y'all. He was on Facebook and he saw my picture. I said that my face was orange. And so I wrote him, right, and I wrote him, I'm like, I'm an orange moon and I'm brighter than before.
Yes, you did.
He was like, yeah, you are.
Yes, and I didn't know it was a song. But you was very orange in that picture. So I'm hearing you sing a song about being an orange moon. I was wondering if you were just tapping into the vodka or something.
No, that song is too tough. You need to listen to the words to that. I admonish you down to that, and then you'll know what it means to reflect the sun.
All right, ladies. I'm up out of here. I'm out of here with this orange moon stuff. I'll talk to y'all later. Baby.
All right. We love you.
So, Jordy, we so appreciate you coming through, sis. That was an amazing piece. Your voice is beautiful. You know we love you to life, sis. Thank you so much for coming through this evening.
Thank you.
I love you guys too, and y'all have a fire show going on, so I'm proud of you. Epiphany, whoop whoop. Oh, and I'm not going to talk no more because y'all just go ahead and just shout out my show tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
How about you do that since you're on the line, sis? How about you do that?
Okay, sure, because I didn't want to talk. Okay, anyway, so tomorrow I have a show. It's a Love by Candlelight. Please, 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 please come by. The number is 646-200-0568. Same number, same place, just different show. And I'll actually be having a feature tomorrow. Guess who? Drum roll, please. Written in Pain. All right.
All right. Shout out to Written in Pain.
Yeah. Come by. That's 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Pacific time, PM. All right, guys. Love you.
All right. Love you, too. Thanks so much, sis.
Yes, yes, yes.
That was Epiphany's own Sadani Monet. So make sure y'all check out her show, Love by Candlelight, tomorrow. Definitely enjoy that. Bring your love pieces, your romantic pieces. We have conversation, discussion for you. So it's a nice show. So we definitely look forward to seeing you all there. Sis, we're going to go ahead and keep this thing moving. We got a lot of callers here showing us love. Shout out to all of y'all for being patient. You ready for the next poet, sis?
Yes.
All right. The next poet we got coming to the mic is Kane Spade from DSR, the CEO.
The king of DSR Fire Inc. and author of Awaken the Poet in the person of none other than Kane Spade.
There it is. What's going on, Kane Spade?
There it is indeed. What's going on, ladies?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for that commercial.
Yes, she definitely put it down for you. She definitely put you out there marketing.
Indeed. I want to give a shout out to Word Warrior, for stealing my erotica idea and whatnot. And, shout out to Sadani for cracking the screen on my cell phone. And, shout out to For Real the Poet for always doing this thing, man. Sorry I couldn't stick around on Sunday, but always much respect to you, big bro.
Absolutely, Kane. And we appreciate you right back. I know you got something coming. I know you're coming through with some heat tonight. So what you got for us this evening?
Yeah, I got a little something. I mean, they coming in all heavy. I'm like, damn, I'm all laid back. But I'm going to hit y'all with this new piece called She Is What I Want.
All right, the mic is yours.
I got something to say. Even though you may or may not believe me, I have been looking for you all my life. Lost in your eyes like I just died, heart muscle pumping, I breathe again. Lost in thought to me, drowned in your lips, taste your tongue, new sugar, even better than honey. Grab my hand, I don't resist as we are now locked by tongue on a flavor hunt. Tasting your neck, your breast down to your sweet center. I give a deep lick, the best candy I ever tasted as you make me so hungry. Forbidden fruit, I continue to devour. You bite your lip, giving me the signal to enter as I go in deep. Your eyes now so wide as I love the way you scream. I whispered in your ear, if this is a dream, I never want to wake up in peace.
And neither do I. And neither do I. I don't want to wake up, Kane, for real. See, you another one coming through here now, ruining the sister. I wasn't ready. But let me just tell you the visuals that you gave me. Biting lips, signal to enter, going in deep sea. Sis, I'm going to need you to take over on this one because he gave me some visuals. I wasn't ready.
So what had happened? what had happened was I got a visual too, especially when he started talking about the neck. So, Kane, you, what y'all sipping on?
I'm saying DSR, they got a little party going on.
What in the world are y'all sipping on over there? I didn't know this part of you right here. What in the world? You don't prepare nobody or nothing, and I'm over here feeling some kind of way and imagining things. Good grief!
You over here got me blushing, and I'm over here blushing. Oh.
And there's no amount of buffalo wings that can handle this right here.
Yeah, that's extra spicy right there.
Yeah.
That definitely was spicy. That definitely was every bit of spicy. And you know what? We appreciate it. That was another side of you that I have yet to experience, but I'm glad you brought it through tonight for us to hear. Man, Kane, you got big things going on. He's the CEO of DSR, so y'all make sure y'all check him out. He has a show on Monday, I believe Wednesdays as well. You want to tell him a little bit about the shows you got going on, Kane?
Yeah, like Kim Brother said, it's Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Passionate the Poet, new recruit Breezy Briss, we be cutting it up. Then tomorrow, we don't have shows on Tuesdays or this Wednesday. Next Wednesday is the new show with our First Lady. She's going to be cutting it up. Check that new show out. Tomorrow is Well Spoken. Check out Word Warrior, Anointed Thoughts, Softly Spoken on a Saturday. It's always going down on DSR.
Absolutely. And thank you again for coming through, showing us love like you always do.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Drop all your info in the event page and in our chat room so we can everybody can connect with you, get at you, and stay up on what you're doing.
Most definitely, and thanks for having me, Melissa and Kim Brother.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the CEO of DSR, none other than Kane Spade. Make sure y'all check him out. The shows that he just spoke about. Also, check out his book, Awaken the Poet. Definitely got some material out there that's pretty tight. So we appreciate you, everybody. Shout out to DSR, sis, man. They doing it. They're doing it. I love
the DSR man is coming through doing some things. I mean, every single poet has set the bar.
Absolutely. I really appreciate y'all. Everybody that came through so far, all the people online, we appreciate y'all. Again, we coming down to a half hour before we go into overtime, so I'm just going to say, you want to call in, the number is 646-200-0568. Press 1 if you want to share any of your material. If you want to listen, we appreciate your support, too. Shout out to all the people that are still, coming through in the chat room. Make sure you check out that link. Like I said, we got a few people in the chat room. We got Rob Morrow. We got One Positive Way. We got Wisdom Heart. We have Sexy Sophisticated. Shout out to you all, keeping it live in the chat room. We really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next poet. You ready, sis?
Yes, I am ready.
All right. The next poet we got coming to the mic. Man, y'all get ready because this brother right here is a beast in every sense of the word. We got Keith the Notebook Williams coming to the mic. Let me go ahead and open up his mic. Keith, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Awesome.
Good. How are you enjoying the show?
It's live, man. It's live. I'm loving it. Hey, shout out to Melissa, first of all, for that fucking Wake Up piece you got.
Yes.
Have you heard that? Did you hear that shit? That's like one of the dopest shits I've heard thus far, that Wake Up. So shout out to you for that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
No doubt. I'm going to need that in my life. No.
I know that's right. So, Keith, we know you got...
And a word to Chris Thomas. Yeah, he's one of the dopest cats I know. And we were supposed to collab like
a long fucking time ago. But Chris, if you're still listening, shoot me something, and we're going to make that happen.
All right, Chris, I hope you're listening. Make sure you get in touch with Keith, because I would love to see that go down.
Oh, that's
hope you're listening too, Kimbrella, because the same thing goes for you.
Oh, you already know, Keith. That goes without saying. You don't even gotta. It's already a done deal. We'll put our heads together and we get the people something. So that definitely goes without saying. But back to you though. This is the mic is for you. I know you got something. So what you gonna share with us this evening?
I didn't even know what I was gonna do. I'm gonna do my thank you letter. That's what I'm doing.
All right, the mic is yours.
I never did get to thank you. So thanks. For the time spent and wasted through life's changes, thrown into wishing wells, coming out empty-handed. Although the bad outweighed the better. Cold shoulders outweighed warm weather, dear Johns outweighed love letters. They say it's better late than never to say thank you, so thanks. For nothing. Thank you for being the Novocaine that numbed me when I wasn't able to withstand my legs being cut from underneath me. And thank you for giving me the greatest gift you could ever give to a man. Just so happened to be not for me, but you did it so discreetly, so incompletely. Thank you for throwing more weight on my shoulders than allowing it to almost defeat me. To beat me down to the simplest fraction of my manhood with the shelf life of an expired canned good, my life almost deteriorated like an old man's would before it got better, but they say it's better late than never to say thank you, so thanks. For nothing. Thank you for making me realize that hope floats and bringing me to the realization that it floats into the floods, leaving you washed up on the banks lifeless with no boat, asthmatic, breathing like a fish out of water, can't cope, and that floating hope you had turns into no hope every time you thought you were living for something. Like they say, it's never late to never to say thank you, so yeah, thanks for nothing. Thank you for making me realize that I'm not a doormat, and I can stand firmly on my own too. And I don't have to evade my four corners. I can stay inside my box and don't have to please you. Thank you for making it known that I don't have to settle for less. When number one stared me in my face and all you can give me was your second best. When I gave you my undivided attention and all I got was just seconds left. I waited entirely too long just to see if it would get any better, but like they say, it's better late than never to say thank you, so thanks for nothing. Thank you for making me realize that I'm not new to this. I was born in a struggle, deep roots to this. I was born with hustle, stuck like glue to this. I'm used to this. This is why I do this, lady. I'm a fool with this. Thank you for bringing the storm clouds that always seem to bring the scattered showers from my eyes during bad weather, but they say it's better late than never. And lastly, I would like to thank you for the past depression, beat myself up and grieving, but most of all, I would like to thank you for leaving. Thanks for nothing. Peace.
Now that's how you tell somebody about their ish. Thank you for nothing. Where were you when I had a bad breakup like 10 years ago? I needed that. I needed that piece right there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's been almost that long for me. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really be mean unless you just provoke me to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But other than that,
right.
I'm gonna tell you in a nice way and make you feel even worse than you would if I was mean to you.
Exactly. That's what cuts even deeper. That was pure genius, Keith. Well, listen, what you think about this, Keith?
I am stuck on the line where he says, "Thanks for being the Novocaine that numbed me." What the hell?
Yeah.
Word.
But that was kind of a little metaphor trick. If you was listening, it was like, "Thank you for being the Novocaine that numbed me when I wasn't able to withstand my legs being cut from underneath me."
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I mean, just take that part out of it. I mean, God.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard the disclaimer. That's why I said before he got on the mic, the beast. This is why I gave the disclaimer, so y'all can't say I didn't warn you, because he goes in.
Yes, indeed.
Man,
yes, indeed.
I really appreciate that. That was serious.
No doubt. I'm well past that, you know what I'm saying, and I'm good. So it's just one of those times that I felt like reading it and, well, not reading it, but reciting it. So it is what it is.
Absolutely. And we definitely appreciate you.
Yes.
No doubt. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, Keith? We're going to go ahead and sit you back on the couch and let you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much for stopping through and showing us support, as always.
No doubt. It's all love. Peace, y'all.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Keith, the Beast, the Notebook Williams. Those metaphors, sis. Whoa.
Yes, indeed.
That was crazy.
Yes.
All right. For real. We're going to go ahead and keep this moving. Like I said, we're down to about 25 minutes of the show. So, again, you want to call in because you won't be able to listen online after those 25 minutes are up. The number is 646-200-0568. Press 1 if you want to share a piece, if you want to listen. We appreciate that as well. We still got people in the chat room. People in the chat room as well, listen, call in. After those 25 minutes are up, you will no longer be able to listen via the chat room, so you want to call in if you still want to listen to the show. We're going to move right on to the next poet. We have Epiphany's own Laurie Edwards coming to the mic. Laurie, Late Night Fire.
How y'all doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How are you?
Fine. Just enjoying the show, enjoying the poetry. I'm not going to be too long-winded because I know other people want to get on the line. So I had a little treat for the ladies in the piece, but I was going to quicken it up. And this piece has been on my spirit, so I got to get a couple of things off my chest. So here it is. It's called
all right. Well, if you want, just not to interrupt you, but just speak up a little louder because you sound a little bit faded back. If you can speak up a little louder.
Can you hear me now?
That's better. That's much better.
All right. This piece is entitled "Message to Them Poet Folks." Y'all ready?
All right, the mic is yours.
You know, I got into poetry and music for a release, but it appears to me that some don't see it that way. They get trapped in imagery and fake Hollywood fantasy. We get so caught up in sticking to the script and not being clear and concise. But I got something to say to the poetry community, and I'm going to cut to the chase and be precise. I stated this in a couple of poems, but I need to get down and dirty to drive my point across. I'm starting to get a little perturbed at some fractions of the poetry community. This art form is supposed to change and save and prolong lives and heal people with the gift of expression, but I guess the so-called doms and divas of spoken word ain't living the bullshit that they speak called unity. Now, don't get me wrong. We all know that there's a room for growth and constructive criticism, and it's always welcome and needed. But when I feel people trying to legislate what people do with their pens, it leaves me heated. Listen, there should be no subject off limits. So if your ears are too sensitive to certain things, then maybe you should go the other way. Who are you to determine one's ink flow while their pen is on display? For example, folks judge me because since I'm a singer and I do love songs that I'm just sitting around like Dapper Dan with a feathered pen writing on a notepad with roses in my hand. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but if you totally base things on surface perception, maybe you're not as bright as you think you are, and maybe I wouldn't be your cup of tea. I can't speak for anyone else, but I'm what is called a human being. I have so many layers to me. So don't pigeonhole me and box me into a category because of this art form. There is more to my story. The difference between me and some others is I don't mind being myself and staying real and true to my pen and what lingers within. You see, some of us tend to want to be, quote-unquote, poetically correct. But truth be told, there's different forms of expression from revolutionary to thought-provoking to reflective to erotic to downright obscene and profane. So to limit creativity and put art forms in a box is totally insane. Question: if God did not limit most of us on all our body parts, why do some of us want to continue to limit any form of art? It's okay not to like a particular thing or a particular art or poem. You're not obligated. But it's not your right to sit there and categorize and write off or delegate it. Some of us poets that are so deep and full of imagery but are so shallow and confused with ongoing surface perceptions. Some of us are so brilliant yet so closed-minded that your own creativity and talent leaves you blindsided. However, I end this piece by saying this. This is my pen, and I let my ink flow wherever, damn it. That's it. That's all.
And that's that piece. And that's that piece. I mean, basically, it is what it is. You know, just like you said in the piece, everything ain't for everybody. The bottom line is art is art. There's many different layers to art. We all have a right to our opinion on what we choose to listen to, what we choose to accept, what we choose to cater to, what hits our hearts. We all have that right. And I agree with you that it's nobody's right to, filter anybody else's pick. You know, art is for everyone for a reason. There's different layers and there's something for everybody. But, again, we all have our right to say what we choose to hear and what we choose to listen to. So I appreciate that piece. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I appreciate that piece for you, opening up that and exposing that is the case. We all have things that we love. We all have things that we may not be so fond of, but, it's art is art. And that's what art is about, exposing different layers. So I appreciate that piece.
That's it. That's all. But look, I'm going to slide out the way, boo, but I'm going to do this for you and get off the phone because I know it's some hungry poets and I don't want to be selfish. So, ladies, now I'm back to earth now. Lately I've been feeling something going on, like you got an attitude, because you're not in the mood like you used to. Girl, I can feel it when I hold you in my arms. The feeling is not the same. I don't want to stay no claim. I don't want to lose your love. I don't want to say bye-bye. Oh, no. True love is so hard to find, and it's right between your lips and mine, before I go, baby, can I get a kiss goodnight? End of that.
All right, you better sing that. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, if check out Larry D. Edwards' page. Brother has some phenomenal talent. Melissa, what did you think about that piece and about that serenade at the end?
That piece was needed. He needed to get that off his chest. Freedom of speech all around. I appreciate that piece. Love his voice. He's a very talented and gifted singer. Appreciate you for stopping through, ladies and gentlemen. Larry D. Edwards.
Thank you so much.
Larry, make sure you, if you can, just put some of your information in the event page so people can check out your links and, check out where to purchase your CD. And, we want to make sure we get you out there so you're supported, all right?
Thank you so much. I'm going to do just that, and thank you for opening the platform. Thank you, Epiphany Radio fam. Good being a part of y'all.
All right. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Epiphany's own Larry D. Edwards. Make sure you check out the information in the chat room. Everybody's going to be sharing the information so you all can network with the people that you heard. If you love their work, show them some love. Drop them a note, a comment. Just, we're all artists here, so we're big on support. So everybody, just reach out and support one another. Sis, I'm loving the show. We're going to keep things moving. You ready for the next poet?
Yes, indeed, yes.
All right. We got coming to the mic none other than Complicated Passions. Let me go ahead and open up his mic. Good evening.
You have reached Complicated. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Well.
I'm enjoying the show. Just checking it out. Some of my best friends are Blaze and Mike, so that's good to hear. I don't get to hear them all the time on the regular like that, especially when they're all over the country. So that's
Absolutely.
cool. So definitely enjoying that. And I'm going to keep it flowing. Yeah, I'm going to keep it flowing because I'll get it in before the overtime so that somebody else can get on so they can be on the archive. So here's a moment from the Passions Project collection.
All right.
You have reached Complicated Passions. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. Please listen carefully as our menu has changed if at any time during this message. If you would like to hear the passion, please press 5683 for love. Gold Card members may enter their code now. Please hold while your call is being connected. And for the moments of your desire, have the sexy in you be the danger I fall into. You see, it could be a moment of anticipation, at least I thought it would be. She was that second of temptation that stopped me. I could see her into it, seems to have captured her imagination. She didn't even blink an eye when I said hello. She just kept on reading as if I were not there. I wanted her attention. I could see the title of the book. To my surprise, it was my own pen. I knew then this would be a moment to go all in. So I recited a line. I knew she had already read If I Were Making Love. You would be the only recipe I need. She stopped. She said, I see you have read this book. I said, no, I am this book. Yes, I am Complicated Passions, and I breathe through paper. You have only loved this deep in your dreams. Now imagine these affections whispering to the moments you come to hear me passionately saying, I'm not done. I seek to find your love's end. I so want to, over and over again. So tell me, how do you love me after you make love to me? Wait, rewind. You see, I just need a little bit. You don't know me yet, but let me tell you, it's about to get real. I need a love that's deep. You might even have to be a complicated freak. You see, I'm looking for those moments you never knew exist. Tempt me to dare. I want a woman who can take me there. Yes, I'm looking for that love sign that says, be aware there's danger up in here. High passion content. Oh, it's about to get wet. Can't wait till we get home. I need your loving and we're alone. So tell me, can we get real and not pretend so that we can get it in just a little bit? Complicated Passions. Thank you.
That piece was so sexy. I love just how you set that up. As if it were like a message, like a voicemail. I love just the way you set that up and just, oh, my God. Every time I hear your pieces, I'm just, like, captivated.
Oh, thank you.
Man, Melissa, what did you think about Complicated Passions piece? Melissa?
Yes.
Her call dropped.
I was trying to compose myself. I'm so sorry. That was a very, very sexy piece. And what number am I supposed to dial again? Because that was dope. That was dope. Okay. I think I heard that on your YouTube. I'm not sure. Y'all need to check this man out. Post all your stuff, post all your links and everything in the event page. Check this man out because, oh, my goodness. if what you heard, if you like what you heard tonight, oh my goodness, check him out. Thank you so much for bringing that piece. I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Complicated Passions. Good grief.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to go ahead and put you on the couch, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, peace out.
All right. Man, that was Complicated Passion coming through. Man, sis, they really are doing it. Oh, my God. I'm on such a poetry high right now. It's unreal. I just want to let everybody know we are coming to 8 minutes before we go into overtime. So if you are listening online, you want to call in at 646-200-0568. If you just want to listen, if you want to share a piece, I want you to go ahead and press 1. We're going to go ahead and open up the mic to the next caller. I want to tell everybody we appreciate you for being patient. We know there's some people that have been on hold. We want to make sure we get everybody in. You ready to bring in the next poet, sis?
Yes. I'm just.
All right, we got the next poet coming to the mic, Joseph Nathaniel King Jr., otherwise known as J&K. J&K, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Good morning. How's everyone doing?
This is the Optimus Prime of spoken word poetry. I'm serious. I am so serious. This man
absolutely
forms and brings to life poetry.
Yes, he does, and I'm so glad he came through. I know you got some heat, J&K. I already know. What you got for us this evening?
That intro right there, I'm kind of like, wow. I mean, like an EMS to give me some CPR or something. That was. I honestly don't expect stuff like that, but thanks for the intro and the love. First, I want to shout out to you for real and Keith the earth. He opens up earthquakes and then they quake.
For real, exactly. He definitely goes in, definitely.
And CP, one positive way, that's I like being a part of family. So I love coming to shows like this. So even if I didn't get on, my phone was dying. I was like, no. So
well,
yes.
Glad you made it.
I'm gonna do this piece. It's called I lost the title, but maybe it'll come back to me later. Okay. Did you? Would you? Could you? Can I have your extended hand? I would like to pour you up on this mountain with me so you can see everything that is yours. You see, everything that you think that's in your neighborhood that you think is good that really isn't good is not good. You see, your heart is troubled because you're socializing with people who call yourself third-party lovers because they spread your word and gossip to the next. You see, your enemy is not really your friend of me because your enemy is actually right next to you. It's not the one that's your friend or your associate, that one that says he is a friend or they are a friend or she's a friend. Even your honey dip, who is your girlfriend, is usually one stabbing you in the back with words and pronouncements of engagements to your real enemies. And then you realize it's a psychological war because it's war that you thought you just put on the suit and you freshen up and you just have this genuine smile. Everyone sees right through you because they know your plan and know your agenda. So how can you be free when you tell everybody your business and you Facebook everyone. You blog as if this is your job, and then you realize you're being robbed, and it's a psychological war. And then you're sitting at home alone with no one to call on the phone because the phone won't ring because everyone has deleted your number because they never wanted to be in your life in the beginning. They just wanted to tear you down from the ground on up. You see, you was rising up, but then you allow the enemy to come into your camp, and they came into your camp. They broke your heart. They stole your girl. They stole your man, and they stole all your finances, and they stole your spirituality. So therefore, you're crashing like a mirror that's been broken into 1,000 pieces, and you can't even forgive yourself. So how can you expect else to lay down their carpet, lay down their rules, and open the door and say, welcome, come on in, my son, my daughter, please have a seat, when you lost faith in who you are? You see, you gave away your character. You gave away everything that you have worked so hard to be. You educated yourself in ways that other people can't. You sung, you danced all the way to the top, and then you let everybody who didn't even have a part of you to break you. And it was because of the good look. Wasn't it the reason that you were masturbating over tracks because the assets were so unforgettable, unbelievable? The lust of the eyes will always make your heart cry. Or is it the lust of the mind that seems to be taking you behind enemy lines? Is it the vocabulary that hits you in ways that you never thought could hit you, but when you breathe, you realize you were breathing in your own very own darkness of your past, because that's what you allowed to come back in, and you say that you're alone. But you should be alone. You should be alone and rising to the top. Get your confidence, my king, my queen. And I'm not talking about color, because it has nothing to do with color. Because if it was about color, then I would be a black African-American Caucasian. Because when I was incarcerated mentally, physically, who came to save me at 9 years old, looking out the window when the snow came to fall, and my tears didn't have nowhere to go but down, and it raised up to my knees, and everyone who was my color was nowhere to be found, but I can't get into that. But I'm just giving you an example of where I've been. If I told you where I'm going, then you won't believe it, because I'm not just from North New Jersey. This kid is globalistically changing things around the atmosphere because of who I know. The relationship that is growing is not perfect yet, but the Jesus I know is the one that's going to show up when I need him, not when I want him, not when I want to pimp him and use him and then run back into the world. You see, he's smarter than me. And I just love everybody who's in my circle, because you're amazing, and that's my piece.
Yes. Let me just tell you how, J&K, I was so ready to put a status on Facebook about exactly what you spit. People who go on and put their entire life on Facebook, and then they get agitated about people knowing so much of their business. I really don't understand that. I mean, it's social media, it's social networking, and it's great to put certain important events of your life on there and share. But, there's a limit to some things. And I respect this piece for that reason. You came out early talking about those things. I love this piece.
Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This was a deep piece. I appreciate you for it. I appreciate you calling out those things, and even the part where you talked about how she gave away her dignity after working so hard. I'm like, oh man, there's some deep people. Thank you so much, Optimus Prime of freestyle spoken word. Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. God be the glory.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and sit you on the couch. We appreciate your patience. Thank you for coming through, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was J&K, also known as Joseph Nathaniel King Jr., coming through blazing the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know we have come to overtime. So you will no longer be able to listen to the show in the chat room. So we have the callers that are online. I'm really appreciating everybody being patient. We are going to make sure we get you all in. So, Melissa, we're going to go ahead and keep this show rolling. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to our next poet who's been waiting patiently. We really appreciate him. This is Brother O we're bringing to the mic. Welcome to the mic, Brother O. We really appreciate your patience. How are you this evening?
Brother O.
I'm doing. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Just enjoying the show and just waiting patiently.
Absolutely, man. We so appreciate that. So appreciate that. So I know you have something wonderful for us this evening. What do you have to share with us this evening?
This piece is one of my favorite love and relationship pieces for the sisters called "Stop Crying Over That No Good Negro."
Oh, I'm ready to hear this, sis. How about you?
Go in, poet.
My sister, why you sitting there all alone, crying your eyes out because that no good Negro dumped you and went on about his business? You see, there's going to be a whole lot of hurt and heartbreak in your life. Hold your head up, listen to me, and get off your knees. Because only the strong survive. When you first met this brother, you were captivated by his sexy looks and his charming personality. He sweet-talked you, treated you special, and told you that you were the woman of his dreams, and you fell in love with him at first sight. He promised to give you the world, said that he was going to make you his wife and be there and would be there for you, and he said that he would never leave your side. You talked with him for many hours on the time on the phone. You chatted with him on Facebook and exchanged numerous emails between each other. And you were sure that he was the one. He gave you the 5-star treatment, introduced you to his family, brought you gifts, took you out every weekend, sent you flowers to your job. Things was great in the beginning, so you thought. Then after a while, he treated you like a stranger, like a tourist just passing through the city. He started to become distant by showing you no attention, no affection, and paying you no attention, blowing you off like you didn't exist. My sister, the love that you thought you saw in this brother was only a mirage. See, you didn't see the red flags waving in your face because you was a fool in love, blinded by an illusion of what he presented to you upon your first encounter with him. Even your friends and family told you that wasn't something just wasn't quite right about this brother. You were in complete denial because you believed the false assumption and impression that you were his woman. Eventually, you discovered that he was out here dipping on you with your best friend, creeping with his female co-worker, club getting his swag on, and you discovered that he was not officially divorced from his wife. My sister, he was lying to you all along, and he smooth played you for a fool, and you got sucked into his con like a con artist who was claiming his next victim. Brother O told you that this Negro was no good from the start. So he don't love you no more. He don't care about you no more. He don't respect you no more. He doesn't value you no more. And he doggone sure doesn't know how to treat and handle a real woman. Well, it's time for you to move on. Brother O knows it hurts and your heart is broken. Now, I understand that you love this brother with all your heart. My sister, he wasn't the man for you next time. Date and mingle with different types of brothers, Nate. Types of brothers. And don't be sold on the very first one that you encounter. Put it in God's hands, sweetheart. Girl, stop crying at that no good Negro. He was avoiding a man's body that didn't know that he had a good woman in his corner. Now, what did you see in him anyway? Seriously, this guy? My sister stopped crying at no good Negro because he done gone on about his business and moved on to another woman. He's not returning your phone calls. He ain't responding to your text messages or his inbox on Facebook. So stop wasting time because you deserve way better than him. Girl, you need to stop crying at no good Negro. poetic brother from Chicago, Geronimo, will tell you he pretended to be an 80. Actually, in reality, he was a 20. He ain't worth 10 dead flies, sweetheart. So dump that loser and hook up with a winner. Girl, stop crying that no good news, because it ain't the end of the world just because he left you. See, he wasn't meant to be in your life in the first place. So consider this as your fresh start in the game of love. Now, my dear sisters, take this for what it's worth, whether you believe me or not. There is a king out there searching for a beautiful queen like you. So don't allow one no good Negro to stop you from experiencing true love. You just got to be patient and wait on God. And as I would tell you, the next man that comes into your life must be heaven sent. In other words, my sisters on this line who are ready to meet a real brother in your life, be patient. Wait on God, because your Boaz is on the way. That's that peace.
And that's that peace. Brother O, you better say that. He said he ain't worth 10 dead flies. Oh, my goodness. And then you let them know also it is not the end of the world just because he left you. Sisters, that is so very important. You know, because we take things so hard, and just being patient and waiting on God to send you that person. We often jump in there and we want to choose for ourselves, and then we wonder why we go through so much heartache. I'm guilty of that. I'll tell you that. I've been through it. So I really know this is the truth. Brother O, thank you so much for that piece. Melissa, what did you think about his piece?
Yes, there's a lot of truth in this piece. And in times past, I was guilty of some of this stuff.
Absolutely. I definitely saw him in his piece.
Yeah, so when he was bringing it out, I was like, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
But truth in this piece, I appreciate that. Lots of women need to hear this. Some of our younger women too.
Yes, brother. First of all, we appreciate your patience. We love when you come through. You always bring the knowledge that everybody needs to hear. So we really appreciate your patience and you just coming through, showing us support and bringing that excellent piece through. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my sister. Thanks for having me on the show.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brother O coming through with knowledge as always. Man, I appreciate that Brother Tim because he always comes through with the heavy hitters.
Always, yeah. It's a fire show.
It is. Yeah. I appreciate everybody. Like I said, all of you who have been patient, we really do appreciate. We're going to make sure we get you in. We're going to keep it going, go right through to the next poet on the mic, none other than Millard Shukri. Millard, thank you so much for calling the Late Night Fire. How you doing? Millard?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes, I can. How are you?
Oh, okay. Hey, peace. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had it on mute so I wouldn't interrupt the dynamic and dynamite poets, man. Definitely. I'm sorry I missed the other one before, man. This is amazing, man. The contributions to the universe I'm hearing.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Mill. So I know this brother, he had a page called Enough Said where there was another platform where he allowed many poets to come through and share their pieces. We had a lot of networking going on, met some dynamic poets, himself included. So I know you got
that's you. That's you. Yeah, I'm gonna get into something, but thank God. I said we have a little podcast now, but that's another time, another story. But I'm gonna get right into this joint called "What Politics Isn't."
called What Politics Is. I don't know whether it's a rhyme, whether it's a poem. I guess that's for y'all to decide. So, all right, so I'm going to go. Okay. All right, check it out. The truth of it is, we always say reality bites. But my Americans, it's always been about the salaried life. They give you the crumbs, maybe a little slice from the loaf, but never the yeast. The recipe for your bread to grow. Morals and laws supposed to sing synonymous grooves, but obviously not. What you did is what you can prove. Forever reform. Vaccinating all the newborns and marketing schemes, sophisticated dependency. In industry rules, but watching your affiliate are inside your shoes, feeling like conveyor belts to your boots. Wanting to move, the mortgage rate is going to balloon. Federal tax, but hey, they got to feed the platoons. Now we socially weird. This shit almost got me in tears. You know what it is. Technology is killing the kids. 'Cause we in the age of new wave, behave like robots, display so digital and digital. And them reality shows, another fatality blow. They having it so. You don't want to watch the galaxy glow. Or go to the park, you don't set foot on the beach, no smelling the rose. When the last time you bitten the peach? The point I'ma make, don't y'all see y'all futures at stake? Don't always rely on the choices that the government makes. We're given a gift, words that make the continent shift. So credit the truth, not just the empty tie and the suit. And that's my contribution right there, y'all.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was so dope on so many levels. What politics is not. I love the cadence. I love the way you chose to go from your original cadence to the robotics when you started speaking about technology killing the kids, not trusting the choices that the government makes, vaccinating our newborns, all those things that people need to pay attention to and turn down the other distractions. You hit hard on that piece. I really appreciate that piece, Miller. Melissa, what did you think about the piece?
Oh, man, I appreciate that. The comment's far too kind. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, this was a dope piece, and I like that when he changed the cadence too into the robotic voice. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'd heard of him, and I
heard of you too. And definitely, man. I just so I need an autographed copy of whatever you got.
Oh my God, I'm like, that's how I'm feeling right now because and then I kind of checked out who you're affiliated with and everything. I'm like, man, these are some of the most distinguished people that even mess around in poetry and spoken word. And I'm like honored, that you called in on the show. And this piece right here, oh my goodness, like I have to hear everything now.
Yeah, man, that was tight. That was definitely tight, Lil.
Oh man, all praises due to Allah to God, and I appreciate y'all, man. I can't wait to finish hearing the rest of the contributions to the universe. That's what I call them because everybody, it's like a fingerprint, man. Everybody had their own expression, like the poet said earlier, like y'all said. So, thank you, love y'all, man.
Love you right back, and make sure you leave some of your information in the event page so everybody can network with you and let them know how they feel about you.
Man, I've been up there friend requesting people. I'm like a kid in the poetry store right now. I've been going up there commenting and everything. All right, y'all. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna let y'all rock, but I'm definitely not going to sleep. I'm up now, so.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you on the couch and let you enjoy the rest of the show. All right.
All right, one son.
That was Miller Shukri, everybody. Loving that piece. That was pretty tight. That was something different, very unique. Man, sis, they coming through. We still got some callers on the line, and we're going to work right through them. So you ready for the next poet?
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right. All right, we got coming to the mic next is Rob Morrow. Let me go ahead and open up his mic. Rob, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. How you doing this evening?
Peace, sisters. How you doing? I'm doing right. I'm doing okay.
Good, good. I know you got something for us.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm sorry?
No, Melissa wanted to shout out to you.
Oh, what's up, Melissa? How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, good. I won't take any more time. I know we got a lot of other callers on the mic, so I'll go ahead and spit this piece. This is probably one of my most personal pieces. It's one's entitled Labels. And I hope you all vibe to it.
Yes.
I am a radical, uppity, bourgeoisie revolutionary. I am a brother who is both conscious and lost. I am a field nigga who sometimes sneaks inside the house when no one's watching, praying I won't get caught. I am socially schizophrenic with the multiple personalities of Uncle Tom, Nat Turner, Fred Hampton, and Stephen Fetchit. Because I'm an angry black miniature lazy Sambo who enjoys eating fried chicken and watermelon, and I'm sitting at home raising my fish and fuck the system while getting fucked by the system and then eventually becoming a part of the system. I produce slave minds demanding reparations. I'm just a so-called Negro, miseducated like Carter G, organized my community like street pimps. And I'm giving respect to all the beautiful black queens by playing them for fools, as to portray them as female dogs and gardening tools on music video. I fight for civil rights by performing Amos and Andy minstrel shows, as I utilize Marcus Garvey's so-called Sister Race by waving the American flag, dancing like Mr. Bojangles, as a group to James Brown, say out loud, I'm black and I'm proud, while I'm covering a black face like Al Jolson. I am a nigger, a nigga, an Afro-African-American, picky-nitty, pretty boy, half-breed, mulatto, darky, who prefers white men on Thanksgiving. And I just want to show my love to a beautiful black woman, but I'm too scared, too stupid, lacking chemistry, or verbally challenged for any of them to love me. So I want to kill Whitey by committing black-on-black crime. Let these Peckerwood hood rats know that I own the scope of my own time. As I lounge in suburban enclaves, throwing up gang signs to all my homies on lockdown. Where are my Kappas? Where are my Alphas? Where are my Sigma? Where are my Qs? And where are all those Mandingo fools who utilize the tools in corporate ballrooms while they look around to each other and wonder where all the white women at? Leaving those beautiful jungle bells feeling defenseless against Daddy Max with bad credit scores. I give praises to Allah because all I need is Jesus, along with a bottle of old English 800 from the neighborhood liquor store, to get my swerve on, not to get my praise on, and let her hang with these gangsters and pranksters who are selling dime bags, and not let anyone believe that I'm an undercover closet that's perfectly hidden. Because that type of love is strictly forbidden from achieving true equality. And all I want is the young kids to follow me. Because like Charles Barkley, I'm not a role model. I'm just me. But for most of you, I could never be. Which is why your attempt to legislate your own narrow version of black identity, and in order to fact that even within our own melanin, that we do have diversity. But most of y'all will see what you choose to see, and to believe what you choose to believe. And to you, I'm nothing but a radical, uppity, bourgeoisie revolutionary. I am a brother who is both conscious and lost. I am a field nigga who sometimes sneaks inside the house when no one's watching, praying I won't get caught. We're labels instead of love is what we're constantly and consistently being taught. In peace.
Yes.
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 Yes. Go ahead, Melissa. I'm going to let you go ahead and get that first.
I remember this piece. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This piece is deep and it's dope at the same time. He talked about being the field nigga who sometimes sneaks in. Oh, my God. Yeah. This right here is dope. I could listen to this over and over.
Exactly.
I think this is only my second time hearing it, and I remembered it from the first time I heard it. So I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, there's a lot of truth in this piece.
It basically was obviously I did the piece on the show before, so I was debating whether or not I should do it because I didn't know if I did it before, but I guess I did. But anyway,
I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
exactly.
But it was but basically it was kind of like me being in between. You know, on one side I could be this big time militant, revolutionary, whatever you want to call it, and then on the other side I could be this middle class house nigga, Uncle Tom, so to speak. You know? So we spend more time, dealing with focusing on labels as opposed to focusing on what needs to be done for us to become a unified as a people. So
right. Yes, we are.
Excellent point. That is an excellent point. I think it's like some of our own insecurities that cause us to label people and put people in this box. Because we don't understand, we have to put them in a box so we can identify with them, so I think that's where that comes from. But you know what, like Melissa said, I can never hear this piece enough. It is excellent. It has some great points to it. Your delivery is always on point, and we thank you so much for being patient and coming through with that piece.
Sure, no problem. I appreciate you guys giving me the platform, and much love to all the poets in chat, all the poets waiting online. Respect to the JAG people, to BSR, and to the TC Collective here in LA. Much love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. That was Rob Morrow coming to the mic. That was Rob Morrow spitting labels in. That was heavy, right, sis?
Yes, it was. That really was. Man.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. We're in overtime. We're trying to get everybody in. We appreciate all of y'all sitting back waiting. We're going to bring the next poet to the mic, which is none other than Scorpio Sessions from One Positive Way. Scorpio Sessions, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Kimbrella? I'm Melissa.
Hey. Thank you so much for holding on and being patient.
Hey, absolutely. You got a busy show, so that's what happens. You gotta get in early, or you gotta wait your turn. I know how it goes.
And we appreciate you being patient and understanding about that. I'm so glad to basically have you come through. I know you have something wonderful to share with us. You always do. What do you have for us this evening?
Well, I hope Stir's on the line listening, because I want to shout her out, because we was talking during the show, and then I mentioned to her I wrote a piece, and I was kind of feeling it. We were talking about current events, and she told me to call in and do the piece. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, and it kind of piggybacks off what the brother before me just was talking about. So the name of this piece is called Nigger Season.
All right, the mic is yours.
I appreciate it. Shout out to my brother, for real also. a black man in America. 2014, it seems like a nightmare. It just seems like they don't want me to be breathing. Nigger season. I can't walk to the park. I can't walk to the store. I can't walk after dark. Never been arrested, law-abiding, minding my business, but the profiling never stops. So many stops by the cops. NYPD, New Jersey Turnpike Patrol, I-95, I-40, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, New York Thruway, State Troopers, Route 17, 4 a.m. You're having a bad day, so you stop to frisk and bait me into mayhem. El Reno, Oklahoma, Duncan, Oklahoma, small towns, sundown towns, major transportation arteries, urban areas, taxpayers pay the salaries. These operations. Adversarial, little camaraderie. Let me come through. Let me do what I do. Stop dodging me. Quite honestly, too much stress. It's too much drama to bear. Too much trauma. Still got to deal with the black on black. There goes another son. Mama cries. Gotta always watch my back. What's a man to do? Just want to live. But they ain't trying to have that. You call me nigger. You see me as a threatening, menacing figure. You're the one with the itchy finger on the trigger. You make drama. Hotter behind badge and gun. No dishonor because you think you're bigger. Cover it up in a system that just targets us. From then to now to forever, no reason. I'm no longer no nigger to you because I'm breathing. No more. So raw. I said this in landmines. Rotten to the core. Off to death row we go to breathe no more. But in your world, it's no season, 365 days of pain. No provocation, no reason. Too many silent. We've got to speak our voices and come together and be more defiant. So many missing. So many grieving. Out on the side of the road, I fit the description. It's the probable cause code. Others look, driving by, saying there's another guilty one, proven until innocent. The system is broken. Corrupt, preferential white faces is utterly a disgrace. Preferential treatment. They won't dismiss the case. Another wrongfully to prison. DNA evidence set free. Another just stopped breathing. It's still we in nigger season. Scorpio session.
Wow. Man, Steve, I mean, just like you opened up the piece and you stated that, you and Sir were having a conversation. I mean, we all know what's happening in Missouri, Eric Garner, Trayvon Martin, so many others. You pointed out the fact that a lot of our people are wrongfully imprisoned. The fact that we got so many out here, and a lot of us are being quiet, and we need to stand up and unify and speak on this because it's not going to go away. We also, as a people, have to start setting an example because within our own race, if we are showing other people that we don't care about each other, that we don't even value our own lives, how can we then expect them? You had some major points in your piece. I'm so glad you came through to share this. Melissa, what did you think about this piece?
This piece was it was pretty deep. Though we don't hang on trees anymore, we're still a dying breed. We are. I appreciate that piece.
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, definitely. Cabrella, you're doing a great job. I always said you was meant to be a host. And Melissa.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just Cabrella, keep talking. Don't let Melissa speak because that voice is just. I almost started to do a sensual piece. I had all this conscious energy. I'm all worked up. Things was going on in the streets, and while I listen to her speak, I want to go ahead and do a sensual piece. So, but I had to do that one for Stir.
That's because Melissa has that voice that draws you in.
Yeah, no doubt.
But Steve, we so appreciate you for coming through, always showing love. Shout out to everybody on your team at One Positive Way. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. He has some dynamic shows, always has some topics that are much needed to be heard. We appreciate you, Steve. Thanks so much.
Hey, thank you. If I can, real quick, tomorrow, speaking of conscious shows, One-on-One, One Positive Way, Max Partis, Lyrical Movements, and Lorenzo Frank. You don't want to miss that. Enough said. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Post that in the event page.
Okay, I will do that.
All right.
All right. That was none other than Steve for your sessions from One Positive Way. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mister.
I was getting ready to say I like our chemistry, Kimbrella, because I am kind of quiet.
It's all good, sis. We got each other's back. That's what we're here for. So we work it out. We make it work. We're going to go ahead and keep this show rolling. We're trying to get everybody in. Again, I appreciate you all waiting. We're going to go ahead and open up the mic to this next poet, who is none other than Abraham Benjamin. We know him as Abe. Let me go ahead and open up the mic. Abe, good evening. Thank you so much for being patient, and welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm definitely good tonight. I'm just listening to the show, and you ladies are doing definitely a wonderful job tonight. I'm feeling all the poets and the energy popping through this show tonight. I mean, it's just been a damn good show from what I've heard so far.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you called in and you made it, because you're also a phenomenal artist. So I'm excited as to what you're going to bring, because I know it's going to be fire.
Absolutely. And quick shout out to your other half, Debbie Allen. I don't know if she's listening. She might be working. Shout out to Debbie Allen. That's my girl. And that is also Abe's lovely fiance. That is my girl. Shout out to you, Debbie.
Yeah, and you know what? I heard her sing a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
I did not know she could sing.
Yeah, she got. I'll be like all over that voice and stuff like that. She be trying to play it down a bit.
Yeah,
I'm myself. Like I could just sit there like a child and stuff like that, just listen to her sing like all night and everything. Just that one melodic voice right there.
She blew me away with that. I was like, oh my God,
she sure did. That was pleasantly surprised. But Abe, I already know, brother. I know how you get down. I'm anxious to hear what you got for the mic for us this evening. So let the people know what you got coming through for us.
All right. Since this show is called Late Night Fire, I do have a particular piece that I'm going to do tonight. And it's actually from my latest book that I recently finished, called Spoken Soldier. It's called Volcano Man.
All right, the mic is yours, Abe.
Sometimes it's like we live to let volcano men walk on our souls with brimstone boots, burning banister track marks across my off-course crutch-length arms. Crack fiends would be proud of insomnia juiced of restlessness left soaked in pores. Born the hunger dreams these eyes beg to embrace. With a heart full of hope and a mouth full of solace, escaping from throats, from stomachs that rumble with rage to conquer these mayhem monsters. We call them NYPD. We call them U.S. healthcare system. We call them mainstream and social media. We call them government foot soldiers enforcing mental and moral martial law on us. We call them scorned family and friends. We call them Karma's twin brothers. I tell myself daily, my words and actions can ignite momentum flame, retardant to these barrages of oppressors. The thing is, we are the possessors of our own fate. Blame the puppeteer slaves. Record companies infiltrate TV and radio stations with all day. But if we're not doing our part as artists, teachers, enlighteners, and activists, then we're standing on quicksand beliefs, drowning missions for humane justice. Let's begin to fight back against crackhead reasoning, toe to toe with them lava leeches, the ones we can't see in the streets, and the ones we can see that distract us with deceit. I'm talking about ice capping the criminals that kill our little black boys, sentencing the abusers of law to be locked in a sister for standing her ground almost half a century. When will the madness of tortured souls and the melting pot of corruption and despair come to a boil? We're almost out of time. Damn, just the injustice of our melanin-like kinfolk. The essence of our being is at stake. There is no victory to come if there is no collectiveness. Right now, honestly, I don't have all the answers to proceed. What I do know is the future needed won't come to pass by doing nothing. So if you have any ideas to put forth, then damn it, I'm listening. Feel that beat.
Yes. Hey. Wow. I love this piece for so many different reasons. I love the fact that you placed the responsibility on us artists. We have a huge responsibility because, like you said, you got these record companies, you got these TV stations that are really not using their power for the right things. They're really not feeding us with the right things. So we as artists, we have that responsibility to dig deeper and speak on the things that need to be spoken upon. The fact that you spoke about, the essence of our being in jeopardy because of the fact of what's going on out there and us not really trying to do anything to change. You had so many huge points in this piece. I mean, this was amazing. I really appreciate it. Melissa, what do you think about Abe's piece?
Yes, this piece, this was a deep piece. And without the collectiveness, we're open prey is basically what we are. Unless we come together, we're just open prey and we're being picked off one by one, or two by two, however it is. But, I mean, and as many of us as there is, it's like we're the only race that kind of doesn't really understand where we came from, who we were. You know what I'm saying? We were and are kings and queens, We started this thing. And until we come together, we're going to lose it.
Absolutely. Abe, you always come through. Like I said, a lot of your pieces, there's so much knowledge to be gained. You speak with such conviction in your pieces. Like your cadence is very demanding to the point where you want to listen to what you have to say. So shout out to you for always coming through with those pieces that cause us very thought provoking.
Most definitely, man. If that's one of the ways you gotta get people to listen. You gotta put conviction in what you're talking about when you're directing it to the people. A lot of people turn a deaf ear to stuff like this. If you don't,
right.
than the right way.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. We always appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. Send our love to Debbie. Shout out to her. Thank you for coming through and supporting us, Abe, as always.
Most definitely. I know she's working right now, but she's definitely here in the spirit.
I know that's right. Thank you again. We're going to go ahead and sit you back on the couch and enjoy the rest of the show, all right?
All right, most definitely. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Abraham Benjamin. We know him as Abe for short. Definitely check him out. Y'all do some networking. Like I said, that we got some people that are posting their information in the event page. So definitely, show them love. If you love their pieces, let them know how you felt about them. Do your friend request. Share information. That's how we get this support thing going amongst us artists. So without further ado, we're going to keep this thing going. Again, shout out to all the poets who were listening and holding for a long time. We appreciate your patience. Melissa, you ready to bring the next poet through?
Yes, I am.
All right, the next poet that's coming to the mic, we have another One Positive Way radio affiliate that is on the line. That is none other than Stir, Strengthening Ties in the Race, also known as Charlotta Driver. Let me go ahead and open up her mic. Sir, good evening. Welcome to Late Night Fire. How are you?
I'm excellent. The show is dope.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
The show is dope. And shout out to One Positive Way, Complicated Passions. I heard you, and Stephen McGoy with Such Passion, Scorpio Sessions. Man, but this entire show has been fire. Like, I am so inspired.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. And we know that you are not going to come to the mic with anything less than what you've already heard. So, sis, what do you have for us this evening?
Okay. Well, it's a new piece, no title. Here I go. Thoughts surge from my head, coursing through my body, tingling, lingering, words connecting enigmatically, purging through arms, gushing from fingertips, blood everywhere. I don't care. Slice open every part of me. Let me bleed through paper reflected by eyes and fingers. Allow me to taste the sweet sticky of ancient potpourri on the tip of my tongue. If I suck old scrolls, will I literally taste history like a time machine? Travel light years to my ancestry? Will I peer from within the grate or outside, peeking in, hiding among trees, drawn out only by indignation or intoxication that breathes seduction? Is there any room for standing on the ledge between the two? Else I burst through, frozen instantly between a hard rock and reality. Caged-in bird having yet to sing, singed wings in critical condition, wounded birds at least purr. Nothing keeps an old bird down except dropping dead. Look, what happens to a man that tastes his highest potential? Dines on his maximum height till that gravy called gravity does its job. Who's ever brought it like Rod mine? No matter what his hair was like, how big his nose and lips were, how many piercings or tattoos he bore, you would not blink while watching him. Yet you could never see him. There's only one of he and one of you and one of we, and we be collectively that soliloquy of harmony and pain. We be the water down the drain. We be the flowers to the rain. Winter after the bee sting. We be the same people with lost names. We together be like Pinky in the Brain. If you change, who will I have? I be queen, King, say my name in peace.
Oh, sis. Now, this piece, the whole piece, I love, but there's one particular line that I really was just blown away with. You said, if I suck on scrolls, will I literally taste history? Oh, my God.
That's my favorite.
Oh, my God. Sis, that piece was amazing. The metaphors, your delivery, but that line just speaks such volume. Oh, Melissa, what do you think of that first piece?
This piece, this was a dope piece, and I like how the royalty came in at the end.
Mm-hmm.
In case you didn't know.
Let it be known.
Thank you.
Let it be known.
Yes. Oh, my
Thank
goodness.
You. I'm humble.
That
Thank
was
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
You know, and I know you are. And, sir, she has some amazing shows. As I said before, if you can, everybody that's listening, please go check out One Positive Way, because they have some phenomenal shows, you know, on domestic violence. She has a show that caters to us understanding and learning more about our history. You know, there's a lot of things that people are bashful about admitting that they don't know, and this show is such a great platform, you know, for us to really gain more knowledge, because we need to know. You know, we need to know who we are and where we come from first to even understand where we're going, or even understand what's happening right now. So shout out to everybody at One Positive Way. Sir, thank you so much for being patient, coming through, and showing us love on the show. We really appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Epiphany is real. Shout out to For Real. Hey, this show was dope. You guys really, really brought it tonight. And I am so glad that there was a significant amount of One Positive Way members on the radio to witness it, be here to support you, and just join you in this success. It's beautiful. Thank you again. And you said my favorite line, too. That line is my favorite line, too. So, like, I appreciate your feedback. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, sis, I'm going to go ahead and sit you back on the couch. Enjoy the rest of the show. And, again, we thank you so much for coming through.
Will do.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, again, that was One Positive Way's Charlzetta Driver, also known as Stir, Strengthening Ties in a Race. That was an excellent piece. Sis, we're going to keep this moving. I'm trying to get everybody in. You ready for the next poet?
Yes, I am.
All right. The next poet in line is one of Epiphany's own, none other than Clifford K. Watkins, also known as Rotund. We're going to go ahead and open up his mic.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Rotund, how are you?
Hey. Got off work and caught the tail end of the show. I'm enjoying this. There's some brilliant poets on here tonight.
Absolutely. They are bringing it. Definitely.
Say hello, brother. Hello, Melissa. Hello to For Real. Hello, Bishop. Hello, everybody.
Hello, and welcome. This is my official welcome to the Epiphany Radio family. Love and respect your ink. So glad you were able to call in and make it. You got a pretty good reception where you are?
Well, I'm halfway up the hillside here where I live. I live in a little small town called Damascus, Virginia, called Trail Town, USA. So I'm outside.
Okay.
Oh,
that's funny. I got to do what I got to do to get a reception. You know how it is. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
I know. Well, we definitely appreciate you putting in the effort, you know, to do that and make sure you're a part of the show. So we know you have something for us this evening, Rotund. What do you have for us this evening?
Well, I'm going to do a little short poem called The Drifter, and I'm going to transition into a rhyme called Moments to Minds to Madness. Essentially, it's about isolation and madness and insanity.
Okay,
right.
what's the name of it?
What is the name of the piece?
The Drifter, and I'm going to transition into a little rhyme called Moments to Minds to Madness. All right.
All right. The mic is yours.
The drifter carries a small shovel to dig his own grave. He stands eerily beside a gravel road, unable to measure his soul, having fled his humdrum life on the path to freedom that he never finds. He never escapes his mind, the labyrinth inside. Dirt descends from his hourglass hands into a shallow hole. He knows everything, yet wants nothing. He displays the scars to remind himself that he was once alive. He impales himself with invisible knives and hurls himself into an unmarked grave as a random stranger oozes from his eyes. Hello, God. Goodbye, devil. Today, I'm the drifter, ugly, unkempt, walking into the sun, ready to vanish like singing skulls rolling into oblivion. And tomorrow, no one remembers him. To venture alone, a single stone, hurled in the winds of anguish. I can't surrender, I'm a boy with nothing to relinquish. Look, I'm a trivial game, I could be anything, taking the Lord's name. A marble screamer, man, dose of reality, mere fragments of a dream. I'm alive, I'm dead, the universe swells with a severed head. I'm safety, I'm danger, I'm your friend, I'm the feedy stranger that close to see the shot, only remainder. A moment of happiness, the fiery rush of anger. What does it mean? A tower in erection to service our genes. A haven for germs, one day soon eaten by worms. The insane babble, living among the rabble. Listen, for ideas will spill, only wanting to feel anything but humiliation. Humanity, a coming of things to no certain destination. I'm a god, I'm a fiend, I can be anything. I'm sincere, I'm perverse, I'm mere dreg of the universe. You see, I got my shoulders, I don't need wings. A morsel of knowledge is all I bring. So senseless, so blind, so ethereal, so divine. These thoughts and body, all is mine. An existence so lost in mine, seeking something I'll never find. Tears descend from inclement eyes, so trifling and never clear. Clinging to shards of life hardly residing here. Reflections on calm waters distorted by skipping rocks, racing the clock. Another heart stops the function of feeling. Thoughts, will, and ideas are spilling. To think, an imitation to seek unknown. Moments to minds to madness, a world abandoned, full blown. All right, that's it.
Yo, son, you better spit that. Oh my God. Woo! You get every time you hit the mic, you get me so hype. I love your delivery. I love the passion you bring to the mic every time you come to the mic. That was a phenomenal piece, brother. First of all, I'm glad to call you an Epiphany family member, a brother. So,
I'm happy to be a part of a family. I've always been a solo artist throughout the years. It's good to be a part of a family. Truly, it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. Melissa, what did you think of Rotan's piece?
I really appreciated that piece, and how he broke down the drifter. I just love his pen. Period. The way he goes in, and it's almost like he tells a story in it, but also brings some understanding and light into that. In the same token, I've listened to some of his work, and don't forget to post your links in the event room on the event page. But
all right,
his pen is so diverse, and it has a purpose. You know, I like the way he sheds light on things. I like the way he brings understanding in his pieces. Appreciate him.
I appreciate y'all immensely, believe me.
Absolutely, Rotan. Thank you for stopping through. We're going to go ahead and put you on the couch and let you enjoy the rest of the show, all right?
All right, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Some amazing poets on here tonight. Y'all have a good one.
Okay, you too. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Rotan. He goes under the name of Clifford K. Watkins under Facebook, also known as Rotan. Excellent piece. Since we're going to try to get these people through because we're in overtime, so I'm going to go ahead and just bring in the next poet. Coming to the mic is none other than Kingdom Inc.'s own lyrical soldier in the building. Lyrical Soldier, welcome to the mic, Late Night Fire. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, enjoying every poet that went before me. And y'all have a great show today. And I love coming to y'all shows. Shout outs to King to Me, Big Sis, Umbrella Renee. Shout out to you. And
thank you.
I wanted to do a different piece now that I opened this joint, because when I opened it, I read it in my head, and I heard the flow already, and I was like, oh, that's going to be sick. That's going to be high right there. So it's called Silence.
All right, cool.
Okay. Moment of silence, lost words speaking. The beginning word was God. The origin of El Sun. Words run the vibration of intelligence, of intellect. In silence, I speak my introspect. Vocal cords project the heart in silence. Moment of silence for the lost souls. Old soul to new soul. James Brown. To It's a Man's World. Feminine energy. Well, the 9 to 13 love takes 9 months to raise the 13 vibes to 13 love. The seed of the crop wills vaccination shots. 6 shots take cells to a 6 vibration, 13 pure energy to love in the moon of the womb. 7 up, 6 down, 13 love. And peace.
You've been stepping your game up. You really have been stepping your game up. I mean, I have to shout you out, because just thinking back to when I first heard you hit the mic and looking at it all the way up to now, you have definitely, your pen has matured so much. I'm so proud of the direction you're going in. I really am. And I really enjoyed that piece, Lyrical Soldier. That was dope. Sis, what did you think about Lyrical Soldier's piece?
Lyrical Soldier has become a young king. I mean, in every sense of the word, walking in his kingship poetically. I mean, paying attention to him 3 months ago and now, seeing him now. Oh my gosh, he's become so. His pen is so deep. It was always deep. I don't know why he was holding back. Because now he's just letting it out. And it's like, oh, my gosh, But he'll laugh because he knows it's already in him. It was already there. He just didn't let it out. He's now being comfortable and allowing us to see the other part of him.
Yes.
And so I'm just, I just kind of trip out when I hear his pieces and stuff. I'm like, man, he got all this stuff up under his belt. He's just hiding.
Exactly.
Well, I'm proud of him. That's my little brother. I'm proud of him.
Absolutely. Yes, we love you, and we thank you so much for being patient. We were glad to get you in and hear you share your ink as always. We're going to go